Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In the previous video, we have seen how to use container class and row class. In this video, we are going to learn column class. So let's start. So what is column class? Column class is used to create a column inside the row. So if you want to create a columns inside the row or you want to divide a row into multiple columns, then you can use column class. Now we have to follow some sequence while creating the layout. So the class sequence is, first we require a container class. Inside a container class we will use row class, and inside row class we will use column class. So this is the sequence which we have to follow while creating the layout. You cannot use container class inside the row class, or you cannot use container class inside the column class. The hierarchy of the class sequence should be in the following way. So now let's see how to create the column with equal width. So to create the column with equal width, we require a call class. So first we will create one row, and to create this row, obviously we are going to use row class, and inside this row class we are going to use column class. So as you can see here, there are three columns in one single row, and all these three columns are having the equal width. In the second example, we have created one row, and in that we are having four columns with equal width. So to create a column with equal width, you have to use call class inside the row class. As I said before, the class sequence to create a layout is, first we will have container class, then we will have row class, and then we will have call class. So basically it will look like this. First, one container will be created using container class. Then inside that container class, we will have one row which is created by using the row class. And inside this row, we are going to create a columns of equal width by using the call class. Okay, so this is the class sequence for creating any layout. So now we will see practically how to use the call class, row class and container class together. So here we have already linked our bootstrap.css file and our style.css file. Now first we will create a container class. First we will use the container. We will create one container. Okay, so one div which is having one container class. Inside this div we are going to create another div, and it will be having row. So that div class is used to create a row. So you can create as many as rows you want. So I have created here 2 rows. Now in this row we are going to create a columns. So dot col, this is your first column, column 1. So I'm going to create here 3 columns. This is called 2. This is called. Okay, so 3 columns are created. Now we will give some CSS, we will give some styles to this column so that it is properly visible. So for container, we have already given border and border color. For row also I have already given, and for column also I have given some border and color. Okay, so now let's execute this, save it and execute. Okay, now we'll add some more columns in our second row also. Dot column, col. Okay, so I have added the columns in my second row also. So this is your output. So as you can see, we have container. Inside the container, we have created 2 rows, and in that each row we have created 3 columns, and all the 3 columns is having equal width. Okay, so if I try to open this in different devices, then also the width of the column will be same. So as you can see, the width of the column is same, though I am changing the size of the screen. Okay, so this is called responsive website. This is how we create a responsive website using Bootstrap. Okay, now let's add some content instead of, we can also add the content in each column. So now I am adding the content. In all the 3 columns, I have added the content. Save it and then again refresh. So now as you can see, we have added some content in the columns. Okay. If you want to add more columns, you can add more columns. Save it and execute. So now as you can see, I am having 4 columns in my website. Okay, so as you can see, we have created here now 4 columns. In first row we are having 4 columns, and in second row we are having 3 columns. So this is how we can create the columns in a single row. And we can add the contents in each of the column. You can add images also in each of the columns. So I hope you have understood. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos.
Like and share videos with your friends.